Unless, of course, you are watching this webinar in a later time, then I should say good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Welcome to the 21st APR Tactile Group Basic User Guide and Information webinar. This is one of a 6-part series brought to you in part by the Idaho State Department of Education. So today we will go through and look at a general overview of the Tactile Group reporting, creating an account, logging into the system, what do you do if you forget your password, and of course basic information in terms of the reporting timeline and using the system. So, a brief overview. The 21st APR Tactile Data Collection System is the U.S. Department of Education reporting system. This was formerly PPIX. However, they've gone with a new contract and they've come with a new thing. And this data collection is based on the Government Performance and Results Act, which is also known as the GEPRA measures. So the GEPRA measures are established by Congress to assess the performance of the 21st CCLC program. The U.S. Department of Education reports annually on these measures to Congress, and there are a total of 15 GEPRA measures. Most measures are calculated using aggregated data from grades, state assessments, or teacher-reported behaviors as provided by state. So today we're going to look at creating your system. What happens is that the State Department of Education, they create grantee users, so each program director has access to the system. What happens is they receive an automated email from 21APR with a subject line, 21st CCLC APR system account. There they'll click on it, open it up, and you will see a little web link that'll say click here to verify your account. You click there, it'll bring up a way to activate your account. So then from there you will create your account or your password. Now remember, your password must be 12 characters long and contain at least one of all the following: a number, a special character, an uppercase, and a lowercase. Your password must be changed every 60 days, and you cannot reuse any of your 24 previous passwords. So after you've established that, you'll also do your challenge question and your challenge question answer. And then after you do that, it'll bring you up to the rules of behavior. Now, users must read, understand, and comply with the rules of behavior. Failure to comply with 21st CCLC Data Collection System rules of behavior may result in revocation of your 21st CCLC Data Collection System account privileges, job action, or criminal prosecution. Each year, you will be required to read the rules of behavior and sign that you have done so. And of course, right here I've provided the web link in case you want to see it in PDF form, but when you log on to the system, it'll make you do it on its own. So, logging into the system. The website is 21apr.thetactilegroup.com. You can see it at the top of the screen. What'll happen is a pink and brown template will pop up, well, pink with brown letters, and you'll enter your email and your password. And then you'll click Log On. Now, what happens if you forgot your password? Well, down at the bottom right, there's a button to click Forgot Your Password. So you take the walk of shame and click there. And what happens when you click there, it'll bring up your challenge question. And what if you don't know the answer to your challenge question? Well, from there, you have to contact 21 APR Tactile Group. So it's out of my hands or out of the State Department of Education's hands to know your password. So you have to contact them directly via email or phone. So here's some basic information about the Tactile Group. We have 3 reporting time frames: summer, fall, and spring. Now, what are summer dates for Idaho? Well, in Idaho, we look at summer as those dates between June 1st and August 31st. And what is your window for reporting? Well, your reporting window is the time frame that the 21st APR Tactile group is open. So this allows you to come in and enter that information for that time frame. So for summer 2015, the window is open from May 7th to June 15th. And on that, you'll be reporting for the dates between June 1st to August 31st, those summer dates. If you do not host a summer program, then you don't have to worry about that section. There's nothing to report. Now, let's move on to fall. What are fall dates for Idaho? Well, September 1st to January 31st is the term of the fall, is the time frames of the fall term. And when is the reporting window open? It is open June 16th to July 31st. So that'll be over summer vacation. The window will be open to report our fall data. And now for the spring, what are the spring dates? February 1st to May 31st. And when is the window open? It'll open August 1st, and it'll be open until November 30th. And of course, all of this information can be found can also be found in conjunction with the guidance for 21st APR Tactile Group Data Collection System that was produced by the Idaho State Department of Ed. So let's move on. Remember that a couple of caveats here or important notes is that spring data for participation and outcomes will be cumulative for fall and spring. So to give an example of this, if in fall of 2015 you had 3 students, Bruce Wayne, Kent Clark, and Diana Prince, and you can see here how many days they attended in that fall block, which would be September 1st through January 31st. Therefore, you would report a total students of 3 with 2 students attending less than 30 days and 1 student attending between 30 and 59 days. So that's how it would reflect in your fall reporting. Now, with your spring, you can see we have 4 students, and this is the time frames that they attended in that spring term, which would be February 1st through May 31st. So now we look at it, you would have a total of 4 students with only 1 attending less than 30 days, which would be Kent Clark, because he attended 20. As you can see here, 8 plus 12. And then you had 3 students attending 30 to 59 days. Bruce Wayne attended 35, Diana Prince attended 33, and Stephen Rogers attended 34. So remember, spring data for participation and outcomes will be cumulative for the fall and spring. System navigation. So getting started, let's look at that. Let's bring this up real quick. And getting started, you can see you received your activation email, you clicked the link, you created your password, you created your challenge question, and now you've logged into the system. You arrive at a welcome screen. Okay? And once you've logged in, you'll get a screen that looks similar to this. And I'm going to bring up the live version of it so you can see. So here it is. Now here's all the grantee information, and down towards the bottom, there'll be the center information. So over here on the right, you can click Add Center, and a new center would pop up. Or if you currently have a center, so if you're updating a center, it would already be down here, and you click it there. So we'll go deeper into centers in the next webinar, but I wanted to give you an overview. And also, down below the centers, you can see there's guides and FAQs. So if you need more assistance, then click on those, and there'll be PDFs and frequently asked questions to help guide you. This is the end of webinar number 1, getting started and using the system. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at 208-332-6813 or shoot me an email. Thank you. Have a great day.